All right, go ahead.
Yeah, we're good?
Good, good.
Awesome. So we're here with Axe for their new face product, so I have to start.
So am I.
Yes. I've got to ask though, are you a fan of mustaches or mustaches? Which is your
I'm gonna have to go with the mustache.
No love for the full beards. I'm just gonna sit over here like.
I actually will say I much rather have this than just a mustache. I'm not into that. Just
Mustache get a
the
little weird at
mustache.
times,
Yeah,
okay.
you gotta have the whole facial hair thing going on. Or stubble, which is what you have. I get too.
Awesome. We're becoming fast friends.
Exactly. I feel no love on this couch right
But the
now.
beard.
You know, kind of wins. I'm sorry.
So moving on. Moving on. In the new G.I. Joe promo, there is an excellent shot of you with Bruce Willis, I think, in the back driving a
Is that how it
badass.
is?
In the El
I don't
Camino.
know.
Driving a badass El Camino. I gotta ask, were you driving the car yourself? Do you have any close calls driving?
Well, in general, yes, but not in that particular situation. No, I got to shoot a gun while I was doing it, which is pretty awesome.
That's
But,
pretty
like,
cool.
I have to say, the really cool stuff in that scene, like the swirling and that was my stunt double. He was amazing.
All right,
But
fair
I shot
enough.
the gun, so
That's cool.
you
to
know,
drive.
exactly.
That's
the
true.
close-up stuff. That's me.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, so spin the awkward spin here. In regards to G.I. Joe, you got some pretty cool like co-cast members. Who was more of a badass during the entire process, Bruce Willis or The Rock? That's probably the hardest question you have to answer in your
It's
life.
really not. I have to go with Bruce Willis.
Really? Was it
Because-
close?
I mean, yeah, but they're totally different. I mean, it's John McClane.
Okay, that's awesome.
I mean, you can't beat him. He's like the ultimate action guy ever. Like
So-
one of my first crushes. Him and Rod Stewart. I know it's weird.
Quite the combination.
Don't ask me.
No, I won't. Did you see either of the two of them, more specifically The Rock, doing his workout routine on the set or during filming? Was it intense, intimidating? Did you try to keep up with him?
I mean, I could try to compete with him, but there's just that's just pointless. No, he's not an intimidating person. He's awesome. He's like the nicest guy ever. But he would come to set with like 8 trays of food that he would have to eat every other hour. And I mean, you just seriously be like watching him on set, and every time you'd see him, he'd have like another plate full of food. Because I mean, you have to stay that big. It's
Yeah.
enormous.
That's pretty cool.
He's like a live action figure.
Do you follow his
Yes.
Do you follow his wrestling career at all, or do you not?
I do actually. I went to my first WWE thing.
When was that?
A couple
Couple
last week.
A couple last week,
A
nice.
couple weeks ago, in New Orleans.
Nice. Oh, was that was when they announced WrestleMania down there? That's pretty cool.
It was very cool. It was fun.
I also wanted to ask you, what was it like shooting Red Dawn? Did you kind of feel pressure because it was a popular movie in the '80s? Was there a lot of pressure with that remake?
I didn't feel pressure from it. I had so much fun doing that. I mean, we blew up half of Detroit.
Wait, there wasn't. already
Nobody
blown up?
noticed, by the way.
I was gonna say.
But we spent a lot of time there. It was fun. I mean, you get to run around with guns and like hang out in fields. I felt like I was a kid again, playing with my brothers and my cousins. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I got to do it again on this movie.
Who wins in a real fight, the U.S. or North Korea?
I mean,
North Korea, right?
of course. With their huge army.
Yes.
Yeah.
Changing gears a little bit. My personal favorite of your body of work is Friday Night Lights. I've been a huge fan of that series for my entire life, like from the start.
For your entire life.
Well, not for my entire life.
Because
That's
you knew
pretty
it was
bad.
going to
than
happen.
Clubs.
The
He's a lot
entire
younger than us.
from the
You're
entire
actually
life
a
of the
fetus,
series.
and it's
From the entire life of the series. What was your favorite moment throughout the seasons?
I loved the third season. It was my favorite.
Okay.
I have to say, like, for my character, she's still
Oh, she hasn't watched
she's
it
on
yet?
season 3 right now.
Oh, come on.
I can say my least favorite was the killing.
Yeah.
My favorite though is when Tyra went to college.
Yeah?
I think the fact that she was the one that got out of town, I think it's pretty badass.
So
I
is
love
that,
that character.
that was your favorite moment in Tyra's
In
sort of
Tyra's
life?
world.
Yeah.
But I mean, just watching Coach and Tammy T, any moment they had together, I loved. And
There's so
also
much chemistry
seeing
in
the
those
Riggins brothers, I always dying laughing.
So, in like an ideal world, is there a character that Tyra would have ended up with, in your opinion?
She kind of ended up alone.
No, I know, but like in your ideal world.
Riggins.
Yeah. Okay. I just
Or
want to
Coach
verify.
Taylor. No, she ends up with Coach
So you wanted to
Taylor and
break up-
destroys the marriage.
Break up the Taylor relationship and you just swoop in.
Because he's the perfect guy.
Yeah. Do you?
That doesn't exist.
I still feel like he is Coach Taylor in your life every time I see him.
But he actually, I mean, if you even talk to him, you're like, oh my god, I'm talking to Coach Taylor. I mean, I know him so well, so he's just a big dork to me, but he's awesome.
Do you still stay in touch with the majority of the cast? Or,
Yeah, I mean, Connie Britton's one of my best friends.
Yeah.
And, you know, I see Kyle when I'm in Austin. Yeah, Jesse I see once in a while. And
Yeah.
Taylor. Like, yeah, we grew up together. You know what I mean? We were like a family working together.
And it's
so.
great seeing like all your careers kind of like continue to blossom after the show collectively.
Yes, and we all have goodwill towards the show. Like, that's the thing. Like, that was our show.
Yeah. And in regards to that, do you have any feelings or knowledge about a potential future movie?
There is talk, but I don't know. I mean, maybe I'm just not a part of it. Maybe I haven't been
No,
asked.
It's gotta be.
No. Tyra is a part of it. You can't say
It
you're not a
should
part of it.
be. You know what I mean? Like, and if I got offered, of course I would do that.
Yeah. How do you say no to that?
I want a reunion.
Yeah,
I
that
miss,
bad?
I miss that show. So
That's awesome. That makes me very happy.
Yes. This is the best thing I ever did.
I'm
And G.I. Joe Retaliation.
Of course. And last FNL question, then we could go back to G.I. Joe Retaliation. Is there anything you would change about certain points in the series or how it ended? Or
I told you the murder that just kind of went away.
Okay.
That's why
We can
it
leave
kind
it
of
at
went away. Everybody was like, "What happened there?" I was like,
well,
nobody
he just
knew. Not even
died.
the writers. That's why it just kind of just.
Okay. I understand that. That's kind of what I expected you to say. So
Well, good. We're on the same
good to
page.
get the confirmation.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're right here.
I like it. I like
You
it.
and me, not so much,
Not-
but we're right here.
This guy has
Honestly,
never seen an episode.
don't hate.
I'm really
I keep
ashamed.
quiet for a reason. I'm sorry.
ashamed to call him a
I'm
coworker.
really sorry.
You should be, by the way.
Very ashamed of this guy.
Please don't tell me you call him a friend because Jesus.
No, he's a coworker. He's a coworker.
I'm looking really bad right now.
Um,
I don't even have a full beard.
did you see the first G.I. Joe? I'm assuming you have.
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And do you think this movie sort of picks up where that one left off, or is it a whole another installment?
It's more of a reboot actually.
Okay.
It's you know, it's completely different than the first one. The first one was really fun. The first one was really fun. It was like a video game
Yeah.
ultimately. The CGI. But this one, John Chu, the director, is the biggest G.I. Joe fan on the planet. So he
That's what
really
Jeff did.
wanted to bring like all those characters, all those little things he wanted to be in this movie. And I think G.I. Joe fans are gonna be really happy. It's also gritty. There's real explosions. You know, the
Yeah.
ninja scene on the side of the mountain is crazy.
Yeah, the first time I saw a trailer, I
That
was
was
blown
awesome.
away.
Yeah.
That was pretty awesome.
It was one of the coolest trailers of 2012 with the music combination and just all the visuals. That was really well done.
White Stripes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
So
White
good.
Stripes.
Such a good choice.
Yeah. You got anything else, Ned?
Yeah. So Snake has got to be the coolest guy in the movie, right?
Well, he doesn't talk.
But that's like,
But yeah, he uses swords. So that's cool.
Theo's kind of a G.I.
we're
Joe
good.
nerd.
That's it.
I don't know. I'd say like Cobra in this one's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
He's the Cobra you want to see. Cobra
He's a Cobra I would
Commander.
join. He's the
yeah.
Cobra I would join.
So
Exactly.
Theo's a G.I. Joe nerd. Does he have any questions from behind the camera for you that we haven't
What do you
given across?
Your reshoots that happened over the course, were you a part of those?
No, they were like a day. Like there was a lot of talk about,
Yeah.
they're changing all this stuff. No, we did reshoots like we do in a normal movie, and we
Yeah.
actually only did 2 days. So it was a lot of chatter. Nothing's
Yeah,
changed.
I
in
just
the
remember there was
movie.
a lot of talk with the 3D and all that stuff.
Well, the 3D, has actually happened. That's actually why they did. And there was sandwiched between two of the biggest
That was a
movies
brutal
of the
release
summer.
weekend. Brutal release weekend.
And there was just no way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So now we get to open up in a big way and be 3D, and the movie's actually really good. I saw it.
Awesome.
So last facial hair question: chin strap or neck beard?
What's a chin strap?
That, cool.
Is this what the kids are, is this what the kids are
really
doing
chin
these
straps
days?
is
That's a
really-
great. That
This
is
is
a
why you
great
need to
last
use
answer.
axe. If you have a chin strap, you need to use axe. Shave that strap off.